All right, we're live. Welcome to another episode of Nanteleod's Legacy. We are in the middle of a war with Estregales. We are Escavalon, and we shall see what happens. Right now, the host is traveling through the mountains. And I think before we get fully going here, folks, I'm just going to go ahead and maybe give an update, because when you guys had just completed, you had just conquered a group of tribesmen to the north. So the people at Brekinag Bentani without any war, and then you took the war to the northeast mountains and fought with another tribe and forced them into what's the word I'm looking for? Submission, I guess. Yeah. So now that Escavalon is formally under one flag, the plan is to march through the mountains to Estregales. I think we're gonna pick up, just because we've never done the war campaign vibe, and I had good times of this before. I think we're gonna pick up with you all sitting around a fire at night. So this is the night before you continue your march west through the mountains. So this is after your victories and celebration. You know, there would have been a mild celebration with the understanding that everyone's packing camp and on the road again tomorrow. So drink as you will, but don't be hungover is kind of the idea. How much are you guys going to celebrate? I think I will ask. I think I'm gonna call for a temperate versus indulgent roll. But if you're famous in either, you're assumed to be that. So if you're indulgent, you're assumed to be trashed. If you're 16 right now, you still have to roll it, but because you might be really trashy, you might just be having a good time. If you're a 16 and temperate, you don't have to test. That's the bonus of being a temperate.
Sir Rain is a 17 temperate, so yeah.
Rune is the same.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't even drink much during feasts, so.
Yeah. I am indulgent.
I am very much a temperate knight, famous for it.
Okay.
Not tonight, he ain't.
I know.
There you go.
And I said that you don't have to roll it if you're 16 or above.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he wanted to leave it up to chance, though.
Well, that's
Yeah.
your fault then. No,
he failed as indulgent too, though. So.
Yeah, if you fail at both, you get to choose. Or actually, I get to choose. And I'm just gonna go with if you're famous at it, you're just good.
Well, I failed both, but I was thinking that because if Nanteleod told us to keep our shit together, I think that my famous loyalty lord, well, my exalted loyalty lord is higher than my famous reckless, so I think that he would probably.
Yeah, I think. I don't think Nanteleod told you not to enjoy yourself. He just said be ready for tomorrow, and I think so. If your natural instinct with Gwydir would be to celebrate, I think you can be a couple of drinks in. You just don't. You have to not be, not battle ready for the next day. If that makes sense.
Yeah, sounds good.
I may not be drinking, but I am singing.
It's fair. We're gonna set this around a campfire because that's always fun. Why not do that? And I think it's just a moment for you guys. You know, you guys have been working as a unit, and it's kind of a moment to. You know, a lot of times we're doing something where you're all separate and running around. I just thought it'd be neat to bring the five of you, because we're missing Cyber Bro, but the five of you together, kind of around the campfire. There's various fires, you know, various groups, and you're in a proper camp. There seems like you could tell the spirits are really high right now about the battles to come. And we'll zoom in
Got
on
it.
y'all.
Yeah. Who's drinking? Corliss.
Yeah, Collis is laying up against his saddle.
I'm just trying to remember the outcome from the last battle. Did anybody? I think a lot of it got crits and stuff. You got a crit. We're all fighting together. Yeah.
It was pretty one-sided. I think the only one that took any sort of damage was the rookie, right?
Yeah, that sounds right. Yep.
Yeah. Which, I mean, he's a year one knight. You would expect that of a year one knight.
Yeah.
And he was just nicked, I think. He wasn't even seriously wounded.
No, it's terrible. Sir Corliss, I saw you fighting the other day. It was, well, earlier today, I should say. Gosh, the mind boggles. Time flies so fast. Oh, well fought, sir. Well fought. Pleasure to have you by my side.
Yes, you broke through their lines quite quickly. I didn't have a chance to fight anyone worthwhile. I got into their back lines very quickly and took a archer with me.
Well, just as important, the infantry I hear are less resilient than us, and the archers, they do a number with their hails of arrows or something. I read it in a book, Corliss.
You read?
No, of course not. Jesus. I mean, not Jesus. Bloody Cormac getting in my head all the time with his... Where is that man, by the way? Has he learned how to fight yet?
I think I saw him hit at least one.
I bet it was an archer, he says.
I bet it was too.
It's just not just him.
It's an archer. When I'm over there fighting guys on chargers with the lances,
Oh, there he is. You fought a man on a horse, did you?
I beat a man on a horse.
Oh,
He did.
If you keep talking, I'll beat you on a horse as well. Your horse
you
is
catch
off.
me first, Cormac. You're too big, too hefty, and too slow.
Sir Carlos will take us quick. I'd like to see that fight.
Never, my cousin. He's too pretty. I couldn't break that beautiful face of his, he says, and he gives him a big hug.
What do you think
So
this campaign will turn out to be? This is only we haven't even gotten started against Estregales.
Well, you see, I was thinking, because I saw what Nanteleod was doing at that meeting. I think he let him go for free. I think he said, listen, you need to keep your pride, I need to keep your alliance. And so I think he's let them. He's let that king come out so he can keep a noble, loyal vassal, so to speak, because he's kept his pride, he's got the respect of his people, and I think it's... Well, I'm not sure why he kept it such a secret from us all, but I think that might be what he's done. And in doing so, now we can, between the battle yesterday and the Breccianog, we've got free pass into, well, wherever we want in the west. I feel like, well, there's no way that Estregales will be expecting us to be coming through here so quickly. It must be so.
We'll probably have the elements of surprise here. But then it counts out their ferocity.
The ferocity of the Estregales? Unless they've got giants, I'm not worried about it. They don't even have pants half the time, Cormac. You've seen the Irish. They're running around in the starkers like fools. I mean, I like being starkers.
I've seen the Irish. And while, yes, they don't have as good of equipment, and yes, they're not as well trained, only a fool discounts his enemy just because he's got a little bit of an advantage. Granted, you are a fool, so, you know, it all works out.
Fool indeed, but confidence wins fights, Cormac. You know that as well as any.
Confidence does win fights. So does being the bigger man.
He does. And Sir Carlos, how's your land going? I hear you're a bourgeois now. It's not a word that's been invented, but I'm starting it anyway.
Yes, I
heard
do
it
have
from that
that title.
Frenchman in Summerland. That one I beat to become the greatest swordsman in Summerland. Remember I told you they imported the Aquitanian?
God, the greatest
He told
swordsman
me
in
about the bourgeoisie.
Summerland again.
You told us what? I don't remember any of this.
You
You
weren't
don't
listening.
remember him talking about it. It's all he's bloody talked about since we got back.
Not my fault.
Time.
I was drinking too much at the feast. I just probably don't remember.
Summerland swordsmen aren't good enough, and they had to import some Aquitanian specialists to come in and try and beat me, and they couldn't do it, of course, because, I mean, look at me.
Of course.
You are a big man.
I wasn't
I mean,
talking
it
about
runs in
that.
the family.
Look at this face, he says. The gods would never allow such a thing to come to harm.
So. Oh, man.
Okay, so I think with that, guys, we can move forward. I like to throw in a little bit of randomness, so I'm gonna ask Trent and Bert, please give me a D100 each. Actually, we'll throw in Wergar too. Give me a D100.
All right.
3 of them.
Yeah, high rolls.
All right. $13. Okay.
Where's Rune run off to? You'd think he'd be all over this talking about how he did the previous day. He's been kind of quiet.
Well, he does fancy himself to be some kind of a battle leader, so I suppose maybe he's off in some important meeting planning the invasion or something.
Maybe.
It's more I'm thinking of what King Durak said and him having the full support of his kinsmen in Ireland.
Well, we discussed this a little bit at the time, and I believe that he does have the support of the Irish, but only if there's something in it for them. And I feel like fighting a defensive battle is... There's no loot to be had. They can't loot the lands they're defending, you see. So, if they was to be on the attack, of course, because the Irish could unleash and take whatever they wanted, as is their way, of course. But,
Not all Irish, but you're right.
If
Well,
they beat us back.
defensive, why would they sail all the way over here just to defend a land that isn't theirs and they get nothing from? I think he's all smoke and mirrors.
Well, they could be used as a counter-offensive measure.
Exactly.
Use them as fodder to distract us from our ultimate goals in Estregales.
There won't be anything left after this.
I mean,
There won't be a counterattack.
There will be left. But it all depends upon where we march next.
You think we'll march through the mountains?
I believe it. Through the mountains, straight to the capital, take it all in one go. Cut the head off the snake.
I'm gonna get
suspect
horsemanship
Nanteleod.
rolls from everybody as you start to transverse the mountains up your chargers. These
Seamless
roads
segue.
are very narrow and hard to transverse.
I made it. No? Yeah, did. Sweet.
We're all too busy. Everyone who's busy talking has been distracted.
Yeah.
Like,
So excited.
Anyone failing,
the only
it's
two that made it.
yeah. The people failing, it's not that you're falling off your horse or anything. It's just rough. It's just been a rough go. You know you're probably very frustrated with this. It's not the kind of terrain that knights riding horses ought to be traveling. on, right? Like it's really cavalry unfriendly in that way.
Yeah, of course.
For Rain and Rune, you're just suffering it a little bit better. You know, it's still annoying, but you two are, you know, just doing a better job with it. The way like a runner that's not struggling with a long distance race might be. The others are getting annoyed and, you know, feeling winded. Equivalent of those things. Like you're having to stop and take breaks, and your horses aren't dealing with it well, that sort of thing. But the road goes ever on. You know what's probably even more annoying? A lot of there are Breckianog on horses, and there are the other tribe on horses, and
they're running
and they aren't on chargers. They're on what looks like more like mountain bred ponies almost, and they're transversing this just fine on those ponies. So, in fact, faster than the chargers. Like they're just feeling. You can tell that this is just unfit, you know, terrain for cavalry.
God does not give us tests that we cannot overcome. This too shall pass.
Sooner rather than later, I'm quite sick of this, honestly. My horse... I needed to trample enemies, not whatever this is. Is that what they call plants up? What even is that?
That's why
I'm
you're
not
supposed to be
sure
riding
what
the
you would call
courser,
that.
not the charger.
God's willing, we'll soon see battle. On a flat plane, hopefully.
Yes.
How
Onward and
why are you
upward.
handling all this? But
That's a good question.
I'm curious about
Keep
that.
moving.
I bet Tristan's doing fine.
Justin.
Now, Justin, I hope he's having a measurable go at it.
Justin is killing it.
Oh, he's totally just slaying.
Justin's riding a Pegasus. He's just flying around above
He's
it.
just- I hope Justin's horse breaks a fucking leg.
You could make it happen.
Nah, I wouldn't
At
go
that
out of my
point,
way.
we'd be a man down. I'd
Yeah,
rather
but
not tempt fate.
It's true.
He can ride a donkey into battle. Befits him.
Justin doesn't need a horse. Conquer the enemy by himself single-handedly on foot.
How's Rune feel about that?
Justin cuts the entire
What's
army
that?
single-handedly.
What's that clip from the one comedian that I completely forgot the name of? It's like your loyalty to losers is
Oh, Cat Williams.
you can't really say your loyalty to losers is quite astonishing to me, good dear.
Love it.
Let me know as soon as he loses, and I'll join you in that sentiment.
I already beat him last fucking feast.
In the game.
I still beat him. He lost.
He beat you at the sword, though.
Barely.
And at the tourney, I hear.
Yeah.
And at the tourney as well. Yeah.
In fact, in almost anything that matters.
Luck. Pure luck.
Luck, fate, maybe destiny.
Do you think he's chosen by both the Christian and the pagan gods?
He's a pompous prick chosen by no one.
I mean, God's on his side. Maybe you should pray harder.
Not as hard as you, but maybe I'll keep that in mind.
He makes a fair point.
Take some
I pray
awareness
hard
rolls.
enough.
Awareness.
Awareness should be fun.
Awareness is not
Hey.
Awareness
Success.
is not very good.
Success.
Never mind.
Uh,
Awareness
remind me,
is
are we
low.
checking-
I do not.
Are we checking if we pass?
Yeah, I'll allow a check if you pass.
Mine's already checked, so it's good.
All right. So, assuming everyone got the rules out, those who succeeded, you hear the sound of water up ahead, and it's not long before you see the signs of a stream, a river maybe. It's hard to say. Nevertheless, this looks like a well-written trail, so unlikely to result in a major barrier. But you can tell it does look like something you're gonna have to ford.
Well, I've got swimming 3 now because of my girlfriend.
You and your girlfriend? Do you and your girlfriend engage in water sports?
What we do is tales of legend, my friend Cormac, who, as far as I know, has no children of his own and thus is not qualified to be part of this discussion.
Yes. Because
I
your
have.
children are part seal, right?
Yeah.
They sure are. And thus I will cross this river with no trouble, he says, and he heads off first across the river.
First. Alright. Well, let's see if he sprouts flippers.
I will. You know what? I was gonna say I'm gonna do something prudent, like get off first and check, but I'm not.
Okay. So there seems to be you're waiting for a while. I'm gonna assume that this is a big host, so you're not necessarily always hanging around right next to Nanteleod. Even his knights are, 50 deep kind of thing. So, you hit the point where the orders come down and they suggest that they're gonna ford the river, but it was a long delay if it was that simple. I think I'm gonna give you guys a swimming +5 because this is a fairly easy. Not I want 1 or 2 of you to pass is what I'm aiming for. So yeah, swimming +5.
All right.
I'm gonna impassion honor because of what I just said. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
I pass.
I made it. Do we get to check that?
I drown.
Yeah, you can.
Not
check
quite.
Sweet.
Got
Um,
a question. How deep is
Oh,
the
if I
water?
did, it would have
We're
been a
gonna-
crit.
We're gonna get to that. You need to make the roll first.
Okay. Because I was going to try to help my friend Rune.
Did you roll to see if you're not drowning first?
You're right.
Yeah, so don't worry, guys. This isn't the actual swimming roll or anything. This is more a sense of what's going on. I think, Gwydir and Rain, you're quick to pick up on the fact that this is much deeper. You sense that this is probably a well-traveled road with a mild stream, and this year there must be quite a bit more melt coming off the mountains because it is pretty deep. It's probably well past waist height, probably, and moving relatively fast. So it'd be easy for someone to get whisked away.
Wiped over.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to say or do anything in that, but the men actually start to cross. They start to ford.
Yeah, I think anyone got some good siege skill? Maybe we could build a bridge. Oh, we don't use siege, do we? You just use battle. Maybe maybe once Gwydir is across, he'll be like, it's easy for an accomplished swimmer such as myself, but pretty accursed deep down there, actually. So maybe take it easy. Maybe chuck a rope over if you like. I'll hold on to it, tie it to the horse, and help you across.
I agree.
Mm.
Current seems a little fast. Water's
Uh,
deep.
So Carlos will suggest to other knights, well, if we use 2 lines to sort of make a corridor, we could probably lessen the amount of water that's coming through a certain section and end up getting more people across without having to deal with too deep of a stream.
So I think the intention is to architect something here that will make it easier. It will delay to do something like that, but it might be better for the host. if you want to put something like that forward, you are Nanteleod's knights. He would probably listen to your counsel.
I
Yeah, I
think
think if
he
we
means.
just chuck a rope across at least, so even if you know,
Yeah.
I don't.
I think at least Ithel and I should anchor one side, or at least I'll anchor one side and Ithel can anchor the other, so that we've got two big, strong guys to anchor the rope across while we sit there and make sure
got
people get
charges.
across.
we'll just tie it to the horses.
Wasn't there a precedent of like some army somewhere used their horses to kind of dam it up to a certain degree to
That's
like
what
slow the stream?
Cerdic suggested.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were suggesting.
Yeah, you
'Cause
wanted to manufacture a dam of some sort, like even a little bit to try
Yeah.
and.
Yeah, so
Whereas
they
We don't
rode
have to use like
their
materials and
horses.
stuff. It's a little bit faster.
But they rode their horses upstream a little bit and then like kind of made a dam with the horses, kind of, and it slowed it down so that everyone could get across.
Okay. We're not going to get completely bogged down in this. I think what we're going to do is we're going to test
Stewardship, maybe.
Yeah.
If you're
I was
building
thinking
something.
that.
I was just
Let's-
thinking a rope, but if you want to build something, maybe it's
I
something.
was saying would stewardship apply?
industry, maybe. Stewardship would work. I will accept industry stewardship. I will also accept. What was the other one I was thinking of?
Hunting for a rope, just for rope tying in general.
Horsemanship.
It's
for
more.
the,
It's more than the rope, though. This is more about the architecture side. I will accept siege. I guess is the third option. Like the idea of building utilizing your terrain to your defense. So, one of those three. Those who are involved in Colos's idea may test on that. To see
I don't
if
think we
there's-
have siege.
We don't have siege.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, I don't even
But
have
siege and
stewardship.
you don't have
no
castles.
industry. All we
Yeah.
got is
I will totally
Stewardship.
try to do the stewardship. Yeah,
I guess I'm still impassioned, so I can use that.
and
Stewardship works.
Ah, boo.
So close.
Yep.
We don't need everyone to succeed. We just need someone in the lead to
oh,
succeed.
that's bad.
Oh man.
Killed Saul.
Can Cerdic attempt
Clearly
to
get that
passion with
completely wrong idea.
loyalty Lord?
Yep.
there you go.
Okay, that's what we needed.
Um,
Rain, my friend.
Nope.
Oh, I thought you.
Alright.
Okay, never mind.
Um,
Okay.
Cormac would pray first and impassion himself with his love of God because he doesn't want any of his comrades to die.
Okay, but this isn't a death thing. I need to know whether or not Cormac's actually participating with the rest of them on the damming up the dam. That's what the
Yeah.
rolls were for. Okay.
Yes.
This
I'm
isn't
trying
about.
to impassion myself
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
because I've only got a 2 stewardship, so I'm trying. If that doesn't work, let's go for Loyalty Lord. Nope. So here's the stewardship.
Boo.
And go get a drink. What's gonna happen?
No one passed, right?
No.
No, in
think
fact,
so.
we had a fumble.
Yeah, I fumbled. Yeah.
I am aware of that. Yeah. So, there is a bit of a situation that happens here. It's kind of twofold. The results are not good. Trying to dam this thing up, you use the theory being that the horses could dam it up and you could maintain some counterweight with the wagons tied to a tree via rope. Well, the rope didn't stick. Well, you were while the horses were in the dam. Rain, you were out there when this happens. The wagon holding, the wagons holding supplies, got pulled into the water, and you are now getting pushed down the stream. I'm gonna need a swim roll. You know, you passed your last one, right? I'm gonna give you an additional +5 on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
This should be fun. An additional +5.
Just needed one person, no one to fumble or one person to succeed, but like, all right. You managed to at the smallest point where you're going to cross, you managed to swim safely to the end without drowning. So that's good. That's a positive moment. You guys waste probably the better part of like an afternoon, and then Nanteleod's orders are to resume the basically the rope option. There's not like it doesn't really kill the morale. It was like, well, we tried. Some people are disappointed about the only thing that they're upset about with the event is that they lost supplies, right? Meaning that the campaign isn't as well isn't as well supported. So with that in mind, with the rope trick, I need to know, are any of you the brave knight that's going to cross without a rope? Because the thing about having a rope on both sides is you need someone on the other side first. Is anyone going to wade
Did
out?
I already do that with my pass swimming before?
No. As stated, that was to see whether or not...
Oh, sorry.
So you didn't end up in the water and drowning kind of thing.
We need somebody big and strong enough to do it. I'll go.
All right. Are you going to be okay with that, Gwydir? Or are you...
Yeah, I think I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go together, but
Yep,
I think
yep.
that we can go. Yeah.
Someone did mention 2 ropes, right? So...
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, like, we can go out with a rope, so if we slip, you can just pull us back. You know?
Mhm.
So I'm, like,
Sure,
holding
that
it.
never backfires. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Pull someone else in too while you're at it.
Yeah. Just, wrap it around a tree or something. Or a horse.
Yep. I will take swimming rules +5.
You. And I still have my passion.
Can
No, I have to save him.
I impassion with love of God?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Who? Awesome. +5.
It would have been good to have somebody drowning and somebody going mad in a river.
Right.
No.
Okay. Now here comes the ropes. Now, there are enough men holding them, and neither of you fumbled. I'm going to just take flat. No, we'll take roll energetic with you're still in passion, so roll energetic for me, both of you.
Good.
We're both fine. We're both still energetic.
Pretty tough.
Can I just like point to Justin and go like, "What? I thought that you might have wanted to, volunteer for that."
Talking shit on the shore
Yeah.
while we're
Justin says, "You missed this."
Volunteering.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
I'm fine.
standing
I'm
there near
fine.
them.
All
Don't
right,
touch me. I'm fine.
So
I'm getting my footing. Hold up.
There was a fish. I stood on a fish. It was weird.
What?
That's the only reason I didn't make it. Don't touch me.
When you're
Again.
When you're on the shore and then like a crab scatters over your legs. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, give me swimming rolls, both of you again.
Same bonuses.
Yeah, same bonuses.
For real this time. Yes.
Let me
I am
think.
a swimmer.
God dang it.
Gwydir reaches the other shore. in this case, for Cormac, I need an energetic -5. You can still add your impassioned, but it's a -5 to your energetic, so -5 +5, I guess. Yeah. So you're getting really fatigued, like out here as you're fumbling around trying to fight the water, trying to get to the other end, and I think we're gonna give you a dex roll. I think your way of reclaiming your strength is to grab the rope that Gwydir has and use that to guide yourself across. But you are getting really tired and you're starting to struggle to break the water. So
All right. Still impassioned?
yep. Okay.
Hey.
You grab on, and you manage to pull yourself across. So now everyone else is doing this rope travel thing. You can make swimming rolls +10.
All right.
Should spend more time with seals, Cormac. That was a close one.
I feel like I'm playing Oregon Trail here.
Yeah, exactly.
Look.
Oh,
Oh no.
Terry,
oh no!
Yeah. Okay,
That's
so
bad.
Collis, the rope that you had tied around, or you had wrapped yourself around, we're gonna say that someone else knocks into you, like someone loses their hand on their rope, and then the river takes and hits you and wipes your feet out, and you, not realizing you were focused on the path ahead, you weren't expecting your ally to crash into you. You lose your footing and you lose your hand on the rope as well. So I will take a swimming +5.
Can I help him? Am I near him?
You could be, yeah. Do you want to? I think the risk of helping is that he could pull you into. Would that matter? I don't think that would matter.
Can I roll to impassion myself with
Yeah.
low family and try to grab him?
Absolutely, you can. Yeah. Okay.
What would that be? Strength?
I think for you, this is going to be a strength test to see if you can hold him. I think you'll grab him easy enough. I think this is a matter of can you hold him and hold the rope.
you got this, Rune.
All right, you managed to grab onto him, and that buys him enough time. Collis, you stand up. You manage to get footing again, and you reach out and grab the rope, and you're back on course. And all of you make it to the other side. Everyone that failed any of those swing rolls, I think you're just tired. Like that took a lot more out of you than what you'd definitely feels like a setback, So
Listen, Carlos, if you're dying to an enemy, not to a fucking river.
I don't think anybody would die from drowning.
Serene looks miserable because he's.
We need a
Gross.
song.
Da, da, da. I'm still impassioned. I sing a song about how hot my girlfriend is. I'll sing a song about Celtics.
If we all be Silkies, we would have just gotten across easily.
That's right. Yep. It's like a sea shanty, but about Selkies. He's maybe good here because he was the first across, so he's probably sitting there. He's probably got like a little fire going, and he's like, got a cup of tea or something like that. Tea doesn't probably exist. He's got a warm drink of some sort, and he's just sitting there on a rock as everybody sort of gets across, just singing this song to them as they kind of march and struggle and splash around.
You know what? Rune is gonna try to join in.
Nice.
Cormac
Nice.
joins in.
Yay!
Serene's gonna take a nice little seat next to that little campfire that you got.
yeah, and warm up.
Yeah, and just kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, it was, you're all excited, hyped on war, and then it's like, oh, great, we lost some supplies, and nature beat us for a while. It's not the best
Almost,
friend.
almost drowned.
Mother Nature is the real enemy. Start hitting with your swords at the ground.
Yep.
No.
Things will be harder once we get to the battle, gentlemen. Remember this. This is just the gods testing us, making sure that we're worthy of the victory and the glory to come.
You're right. This is God
Well
testing
said.
us.
Not your
Well, I
god.
think he specifically said gods.
The
Well,
river
No,
goddess,
this is God
obviously. Look,
testing us.
If we start debating about God or gods, we're gonna be here all campaign.
don't ruin the moment, Cormac.
This is so used to saying Cormac.
Yeah.
All right, so we continue forward. You guys are now basically deeper into the mountain territories, and you're nearing the crossing to what would be out of the lands of Brecken and into the mountain tribes of Estregales. I'm gonna get another set of rolls. This time we're gonna do Yampa, Trent, and Drax. Actually, Drax and Bert. Actually,
Okay.
Do 100.
yes,
Sorry.
please. Yep. Right. Eh.
You ever have one of those days? Well, you ever have one of those days? Where nothing goes right from morning to night. You ever have one of those days? You walk across the water and you get knocked on your butt.
Okay. I think as you guys get further along, I will take either a battle roll or an intrigue roll from y'all. And your choice on which you roll.
They're both the same. I kind of need intrigue to
Battle
get a check from the try.
Ooh, right.
Nice.
Ooh, nice one.
Yeah,
I
that's mine
fumbled.
too. Are we getting checks for passing these? Or
Everyone's doing intrigue, so I guess
Yeah.
I'll try and do battle.
For this one, yes, because it's specific. It's a specific thing.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, Rain, you notice this, but you really notice this, Cormac. Gudיר, why would anyone lose anything? Nanteleod's the best, but
Exactly.
there seems to be a little bit of morale loss on the last few days. People are getting tired of being in the mountains, and you're getting the impression people are careful about questioning Nanteleod, but without using those words, it's clear that a lot of the knights are starting to wonder why you're going in this roundabout way. Like, the roads, that we've traversed for so long are so much more straightforward. Why are we off this beaten path where we're losing supplies, traveling these cold mountain pathways? And you guys are in the middle of a valley right now, like between two of the greater mountains. Kind of no end in sight. It just seems to be like this sea of mountains to you guys, as the trail goes ever on. Yeah, so for the success, Rain, I think you're able to pick up on a little bit of the morale loss. I think for you, Cormac, it's like, that people are just beginning to question Nanteleod a little bit. Like, oh, maybe he's not as war-readied, right? Because, like, what has he really done war-wise? Yeah, he's a king. What has he done war-wise, though? Right?
So, what I'd like to do is I'd like to see if I can't do something to raise morale. I would love to try singing, but I think some of the soldiers are getting tired of me singing all the time.
No such thing.
What I'd like to do is I'd like to ooh.
I'll give you this.
Like,
So
I wanna-
singing could be a good tactic, but you know at this point you need something that's going to unify the Escavalon Knights, not a tale about your god when half of the soldiers don't worship your god.
I have an
Yeah.
idea. I have an idea if you
Um,
want to hear it, Cormac.
What I'd like to do is I'd like to raise everybody's spirits by explaining how Nanteleod's already figured out where they're gonna be weakest so that we can get and flank them before they even know what's happening.
So wait, what's your intention? Explain that again.
So what I want to do is, when people start complaining, I want to explain. I kind of want to remind them that by doing this, we're going to be able to attack their flanks where they're not expecting it. That way we can sit there and, beat them easier because they're too stupid to figure out
I
that
think
they
what you
should be
know though
guarding
is you're traveling
everywhere.
with a host. This isn't like 3 people with morale loss, so like using logic and trying to explain anything isn't likely to help them in the form of like, you know what I mean? Like I think you need something to invoke emotion and loyalty.
I know a guy. He
I
just doesn't
I I have an idea. Can I say my idea?
What
do
the?
it.
Because I wanted to strike at everyone. Because I'm assuming that the Brachionog and the other tribe are doing fine just traveling through all of this. So I wanted
Oh
to
yeah.
strike at the Escavalon Knights' honor, and anyone in our little group would go like towards the Brachionog or this other tribe and start like trying to keep up pace. Try to show the other knights and the other soldiers that it can be done. Just another hill, just another mountain. We're close.
Yeah, so I mean it sounded like you were considering doing that anyways. So I think while everyone else is ruminating, your goal is to try and effectively keep up and lead by example. Um, is that the plan? Are you
Yeah.
saying something to them? Or are you trying to invoke like an emotional response? Are you trying to Michael Jordan them here? Is that the plan?
Rune is not the person to talk. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rune cannot do talking. But if he can convey that to Cormac or Gwadir or someone that has, wink, wink, all right, or something like that, then he'll definitely, tell him what he's
Hearing
planning.
that, I can definitely see about Michael Jordaning it.
Yeah,
We
you're
did have
trying
like
you're trying to
You go.
draw out their pride, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
get a pride response.
Yeah,
Pride
exactly,
response.
exactly. It's like it's these new knights, and they're doing way better than us. No, that can't be it.
Well, did you tell this to the other knights? Like
Yeah, that was
all of
kind of
us?
the plan. Yeah, that was kind of the plan of like telling it, and then just because Rune is not a good talker, he's kind of like a sneaky knight, and very good
Mm,
at intrigue.
well,
He would go do it, and then hope that you guys would pick up on it, kind of thing.
hearing what Sir Rune is saying, I think Sir Carlos will ponder on it and attempt to impassion himself with loyalty, love family, and attempt to compose something and put it together from what Sir Rune is saying into some form of song, and then once he's done with it, give it to either Sir Gordy or somebody else who has a little bit better speaking. But you can definitely put something together.
Okay. Give me a compose test.
I will try to impassion with love family.
Okay. You're kind of barking up the right tree. It's like just singing about anything isn't going to work here, so you're trying to compose something that is going to get that response out of them. Right. Compose successful. So that will give a +5 to whoever's is this a speech or is this a song?
I think we already had a little bit of a song. I think they need a little bit of a pep talk. So Cerdic would probably write out like a speech of some sort.
Okay.
So, hearing Gwydir's just been bad mouthing the mountains for a little bit, Cormac is going to go ahead and say the speech and everything, trying to get everybody to, give them a pep talk.
And Serene's basically just gonna keep trudging
Sorry.
along.
So who is Collis giving the speech to? Who's going to execute the speech?
I think it was Cormac, right? That was what Cormac was saying.
Well, I think Cerdic would have said to, the group, I made this in quick time, but I think it'll be exactly what we need. Either of you can take it.
Gwydir's just in the middle of singing about shitty mountains. What? You made what for what?
I don't know if Gwydir is the best choice right now, since everyone has heard him sing about shitty mountains.
The best
They'll
choice
see him
for
as a
what?
hypocrite.
What are you talking about?
They'll see you as a hypocrite, Gwydir. You are not a hypocrite, are you? The answer is no, Gwydir.
I'm so upset right now. What are you talking about?
It'll make sense when it works. Just trust me on this one.
He goes back to his song about shitty mountains.
I am loyal to Nanteleod. I want this campaign to work. I want this plan to work. Can I impassion loyalty Lord for this to work?
You can, but I will warn you, if this one fails, you're gonna take shock.
Okay.
That's a good start. Unfortunately, 15 is not a... You get a 16 now. That's the advantage of that. And loyalty Lord.
And it checks, right? Because the passion critted?
Yes.
Yeah, correct.
You get a check for passing a passion, even, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but you also get just straight up and up from 15 to 16 on crit.
Nice.
All right. Come on, high numbers. All right, here we go. Here is my orate roll.
That is a pass.
You made it past.
Yeah, that's all you needed. All right. I think how are you gonna word this? Well, I'm gonna step this back. I think the reason I was hesitant to give Cormac this is I don't think people see Cormac as the people's knight in Escavalon. He's the godly knight. You've set yourself apart, and so you're not the person that's right in the trenches with them. You're Iltid's buddy. You're still an important part of Escavalon, but you're not the one to be like, come on, all we got to do, like, whatever, knight, go pray to your god. Like, I think, and then the religious knights are like, this guy's awesome, right? But the pagan knights are like, who's this guy? They're like, really, That's kind of the vibe you're at, especially with your glory being what it is right now, which is not famous or, like...
Almost non-existent, yeah.
Yeah. So I think you have to do something very specific in this one.
And actually, what it is, there's a tree that's falling, and instead of getting out the way or anything like that, I hop off my horse and I like hold it there. Like a feat of strength showing them that, we can do this.
Yeah, but I think
Sort
it
of.
has to be specifically. Well, if you know what, you're reciting Colossus' speech, I'm just going to give it
Yeah.
that. Like, it's less about you and it's more about Colossus' speech at this point. You execute it well. You execute
Yeah.
Colossus' speech
Like,
well.
that's what I was going for. Executing Colossus' speech
Yeah.
the way he wrote it.
Yeah.
And impassioning with how loyal I am to Nanteleod.
Which is not famous. Or it is now. It is now. This speech made you famous for Nanteleod. Actually.
People
I
didn't
think-
know just how loyal I was to Nanteleod.
I just
Right
want
now.
to point out that at the base of this whole plan, it was meant to show camaraderie. It's like if they can do it, we can do it,
Yeah.
and it's
Loyalty.
just a small. What's that word that I'm looking for?
Competition?
Obstruction. That
Yeah.
once we get through this, we will find that victory that we're looking for.
Okay. Kind of a see the forest through the trees sort of thing, light at the end of the tunnel kind of concept.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that revigorates them, invigorates them, whatever I'm looking for. The group seems to pick up their pace a bit, and the sort of gloomy looks and tired faces go away for the most part. There's a lot more joking amongst the knights and interactions that seem a bit more what you had coming out of that last battle victory you had.
I have another question before we
yeah.
continue. What's there just in one of the people that were complaining?
No one was stupid enough to complain outright, like other than complaining about the mountains or something like that, right? Like
Okay.
no one was like Nanteleod's an idiot, people were just
All right.
kind of silent about it. Was Justin one of the ones that was impacted morale wise? Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, yeah, he's that kind of guy.
Yeah, he's not a super outdoorsman
Yeah.
knight.
I'll just Rune isn't either, but I just want to make a note of when he's mounting his horse and trudging onwards, he just throws Justin a grin and he continues to ride onwards.
Meanwhile,
It's like, come on, keep up, kid, kind of thing,
As we're going, we just kind of look at the ones involved in the speech and everything, and just say, "Well done, well done." And he actually himself seems to be, invigorated, and kind of takes off.
Come on, Rainy, we've got this. It's just a bit of a ride.
See, Gwydir, it worked. Are you confused still?
Yes, I don't know what the problem was.
Well, no one can be as amazing
People
as you,
didn't want to
Gwydir.
ride to the mountains.
The mountains
horse
suck. Of course,
guy
people are
Was
upset
not
about it.
making this fun.
It's not supposed to be fun. People are upset about that, really. Oh, by the gods! I thought these were knights we were riding with.
Well, just comes to show what the swords of Nanteleod can do.
Well done, I suppose. Show some grit, you pansies.
And there goes the morale again.
Immediately down.
I love it. All right, so we are going to enter our first battle.
Yes.
Blood.
Before we do, I'm going to take a very brief BRB. I got some
All right.
news while we were starting here. I just got to check in on someone real quick. So
Alrighty.
be right
How's
back.
Gucci?
Okay. We're gonna do right before we start this battle. We're going to give you all a couple of tests here. I need a battle horsemanship and a weapon of your choice. And you can assume you have the mounted bonus for your weapon of choice roll. This is some skirmishing that happened with mountain men on the way to the upcoming
actual battle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, crit horsemanship.
Nice.
Crit horse, fail battle, pass sword.
Or trend. And that's 15.
Oof.
So the mounted bonus, would that be 5?
5. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So I passed all 3.
Chip,
I failed battle.
fail.
So
And
battle
then
horsemanship, but I passed sword.
Failed my horsemanship. That's not a great start. Sword should be good with the bonus. So yeah, crit sword.
Nice.
Okay, so here's
Were you
the
at 20
basic.
or
No, it's a natural 15. So
Did anyone fail weapons?
no.
Nope.
Everyone
No.
did? Okay. If everyone passed weapon skill, no one takes damage. Now, for each of those passes that you had, so you had 3 tests, each of those is worth 10 points. So if you pass 1, you get 10. Pass 2, you get 20. Pass 3, you get 30. What happens if you get a crit? Well, you get natural crit. You get natural glory for critting, right? So we'll just go with that. If you crit on something, then you're getting that anyways. You always get glory for critting. So
Right.
that's kind of the idea.
I only got 10 then.
10? Okay. 10, but no damage to yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't die, so that's very good.
Yeah, and I crit with my 15 sword crit. So
And I'm just going to
5 total.
test something. I just
think
wanted
that's
to
30.
note that thus far, Justin has outshined you a bit, Rune.
yes.
I hate that man.
how many did you
Future brother-in-law.
He's so handsome as well. It's crazy.
You
I hate how
guys,
attractive his smile is.
one?
you guys follow down the mountain pass to a wooden walled settlement, kind of like a structure like a hill fort, but you know that the hill fort itself, like the fort, the actual, I guess, was it Mott? The Mott port of it is an actual stone tower, not a wooden tower. But the walls are still wooden walls. They don't have the structure for that. This place is called Carrig Kennin. Whatever the Welsh pronunciation of that would be. It's on the map here. This is
Yep.
the main sort of stronghold of the mountain men of Estregales, the Yedat Tai, or Tweed, the Yedat Tweed. If you remember, you watched their leader be hauled in and executed when you were in Estregales. And we'll cut over to the scene of the battle. This is what it looks like. So we're gonna start with a general understanding of the fact that you've got to actually siege this place. The siege, the defenses have a bonus to their battle, so we're gonna start with Nanteleod's battle roll, and then we're gonna determine your outcome from here. The skirmishing will pick up as you get inside the place, right? As you breach the wall. For now, it's kind of that long, drawn-out siege that happens.
Blinking.
Okay.
All right.
Let me just get Nanteleod's stats up for the battle part. He is the commander.
surely a 30.
Yeah, right? Not bad, man. He's not bad.
Future dueling partner.
The enemy has bonuses, so his score is going to look high. But that's only because he has bonuses because of defending a siege, right?
Okay.
Nanteleod successful. So Gwydir, not Gwydir, Trent. Just give me a D6 roll real quick.
Okie dokie. DOS.
Okay. The walls will be breached in 2 days. So there's going to be 2 exchanges that you guys are going to roll out. Just on the outside. Here's what I'm going to do. A lot of this is you trying to reach the walls, reach the ladders, climb the ladders, get in. I need... Let's just target a couple of you guys here. Oh. Okay, 3 and 4 is going to be Rain and Cormac. In my books.
Oh, this should be fun. The religious knights. Let's roll.
Yeah.
Get arrowed.
Yeah, you both are facing an archer on the walls while you're participating in the breach. Let's see. So this is. They do. So you guys both have shields, right? Or no, Cormac does not. Do you fight with a shield?
Hammer and shield.
Okay. Understood. It's not a 2-handed hammer then.
No, not yet.
I like that not yet part.
Lucerne hammer. That'd be great.
At Rain, miss. At Cormac, miss. All right,
Oops.
and day 2. Collis and Rain again.
I could see that because Rain would be like the David out there with his shield guarding whoever's operating the siege engines, if there's any. Yeah.
Rain hit. Collis hit.
That's all right.
You're wearing armor.
Yep.
Yeah. You do not get your shield bonus for these. The top numbers at Rain, the bottom numbers at Collis. 9
good.
damage. Yeah. You guys both soak the damage.
How good's armor?
What's that?
Armor. As it said, how good is wearing armor?
Right? Turns out it's
amazing.
This is probably one of those games where, or not probably, this is one of those games where armor actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like rather than it just supplying like a minus, like congratulations, you get a +1 to your AC or a +2 to your AC.
Right.
It's like,
It's very
man.
intuitive,
Actual
Yeah.
damage
Yeah.
reduction. Yeah.
it shows you why people actually wore armor and didn't just choose not
Right.
to because they're cool or whatever, like in D&D.
Yeah.
But anyways, I have a problem with that. I just hate armor in D&D. It's never been good. Never liked THAC0. Don't like AC. Never liked it.
Fair.
Hot take, no. So you guys are able to breach the walls, and before we so we don't forget, you're all going to get 30 glory just for breaching the walls, being part of the
Nice.
siege on the way in.
Nice.
Awesome.
Now we get into actual the
Steady
actual fighting. Yeah, indeed. So
Yeah.
here's the complicated part. I need to know who's brave and willing enough to go up on the ladders and fight first. You're gonna get 2 extra
Me.
rounds of battle. If you
yeah.
do
I'll
that,
go.
you have no horse.
I'm going.
Sir Carlos will try to.
I'm famously valorous.
I would
so,
like to. Yeah, I'm famously valorous too, I think.
We're all going.
Yeah. Yep.
Is anyone
yeah,
not
I am.
going?
If Wazir's going, I'm going.
Yeah, I mean the swords and Nanteleod are going.
Yeah, if the Swords and Nanteleod are going,
We're
are
making a
going.
name for ourselves right here.
Famously valorous and 20 sword. Sir Carlos is trying to show off.
I'm
I'm
not
tired of
famously
jesting,
valorous,
showing me
but,
off.
I am famous for my love of family. So if Gwydir's going up, I got him.
Oh, so it's just Gwydir, not me, not because I'm going. All right, don't worry about it. I'll remember that.
I'm still trying to get a passion for loyalty to you.
I'm only going because Justin's going.
I'm going
Nah.
because Justin's going. Because if he's Justin's going, I'm definitely going.
Well, that's why Rain's going then, because both of them guys are going, and I have to make sure he doesn't shank my future brother-in-law.
This is how
It's like,
the
oh, my sword. Oh, I'm sorry. And then keep going.
Love it. Okay, give me 1 sec, guys. Just gotta
Oh.
get the right group up here.
this is exactly how the Battle of Agincourt happened.
right. Just charge at the longbowman. What's the worst that can happen?
There's a lot of mud.
Don't say that.
So Dune is going, so I am going. Well, if he's going up, it's like all these,
Everybody's going.
What's the worst that can happen? It's just a bunch of archers on a wooden wall.
Yeah, it's
Just
only a
nested
bunch of
French
archers.
grievances tied up with their unconquerable pride.
Okay, each of you is gonna face an free archer shot as you take the ladders, but then you're also gonna have someone you can test with at the top. So we're gonna figure out order. We're gonna say there's only one ladder following you guys, and that's what's creating this. This is like you guys are up the first ladder that gets locked in place.
Yeah.
Please test Valor or Reckless. The first person up the ladder gets a 10 glory bonus. So let's see.
Ooh.
You guys are against each other here. Ooh.
Son of a bitch.
Let me see.
That's pretty rude.
Right now,
Am I the only one?
Alright, I'll do valor.
I'm not doing it because I'm brave. I'm doing it because I'm excited.
Exactly.
I get to take Valorous for that, right?
I think we all have to tick Reckless and Valorous, maybe.
Yeah, you have to take both actually.
Okay, well, okay.
Alright.
Alright.
But you do get your sweet glory.
Yeah, you get your
Okay.
glory. Now just
Hopefully
to,
not die.
Just to go in order here, it's going to be Rune. I will take a Reckless test first of Gwydir versus Collis real quick. Just a tiebreaker.
A reckless?
Yeah.
Good year after that.
Gwydir,
Yeah.
Hollis, Rain, and Cormac.
Don't mind us religious knights in the back.
You
I'm
stopped to
almost
pray.
a religious knight.
Being slightly more sensible.
I did want to know,
Yeah, you stopped to pray. Yeah.
Cormac, I'm pretty sure you have the Christian bonus now too, right?
Me? No.
No.
Not even with all those massive updates you got to your.
My chaste is only 13.
Yeah.
But you have stuff over 20, don't you?
Yes,
Or
I
is it?
do.
It's all things over a certain score, though, isn't it?
Yes.
They all have to be
Yes.
over 16.
That'd be over 16. Yeah.
Well, you know where you get to put your free glory bonuses when you get them.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where I'm putting them.
Okay. So it is Rune up first. You are facing an archer, and give me a d20 roll, good sir.
Oh boy.
Phew, that is not the worst. You're fighting 2 archers.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah. So let me just.
Perfect.
Okay.
chose a good ladder.
Ooh.
Ooh.
One misses, one crits. Yeah.
Shot in the
Uh-oh.
head.
Right in the face.
Sorry.
I did say I wanted scars on runes, so.
Yeah. So the difficulty with this one is you don't get your shield. Like your shield's already negated as part of the roll. So this is gonna hurt, my friend.
Ouch.
Ouch.
22.
12.
12 total
Yeah.
after armor.
Yeah.
12 total after armor. That really hurts. That really, really hurts.
Finds a
Could've
perfect
been
spot.
worse.
You got what?
Versus-
You got a 15 con,
Perfect
right?
break in your armor.
I got 14 con.
14
that really
con.
hurts.
Uh-oh. 14 con?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
have 14 con, yeah.
That's
Uh,
okay, because it only took 12, but it's still knocked down, probably.
Still
Yeah.
knocked down a 10.
From the
right?
ladder.
Not an auto. It's not an automatic, right? So
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want to impassion with anything before you make this dex attempt while you're climbing the ladder?
I will definitely impassion with honor because I can't be the first one up and the first one to go down.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right? Fingers crossed.
What Justin would say.
Okay.
Yeah. What would Justin say?
I'd just take that arrow on the chin. What's that? It was Dex, you said?
Yeah.
I'm actually scared of watching this roll because I'm horrible at Dex.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, you made it. You're good.
Good. That's the important part. You managed to hold on tight. You are still impassioned, my friend. You've got two potential opponents. You could swipe at both if you wanted. You'd have to split your attack to swipe at both. You get the +5 bonus.
I mean, if I can attack both with the bonus, I'll
Put it
do
this way: you are not in an opposed roll, so if you succeed your attack, you hit. Because they're archers,
Okay.
they've already gone, right? So you're gambling to hit both, right? Because you're making your number harder to hit. So to split your attack, you can put it any which way. You go, I'm going to put, let's say you had a 20 sword, you'd be like, I want to put 19 towards the first guy and 1 towards the second guy.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. No, I'm gonna play it safe on that one. Because I'm not as amazing as other knights here.
Safest
With the
move if you want
sword.
to hit somebody is just don't hit both.
Yeah, stack
If-
to one.
Yeah. I'll just try to hit the closest one.
That'll work.
Right. You hit. They don't have a lot of armor. In fact, they have none. So go ahead and give me your damage. You might drop them.
That should do.
Yep. You drop them. That's 5 glory. I'm going to give you an additional 2 for dropping them. Yeah. He's not dead.
So
he's
I'm up there.
unconscious.
Okay,
Yep.
so I'm up there with a shield and holding the fucking line so that everyone else can get up there. Okay.
That's what you wanted. Yeah, because if you fell
Yep.
back down, someone else would be... going
Yeah,
up next.
yeah. As long as it's not Justin, I'm fine with it. But too late. I'm up here.
Oh, Justin's gonna be like
Half
right
dead.
there.
But I'm up here.
Yeah. All right. That brings us to who's second up the ladder.
Me.
Udir. You see Rune take a shot. I'll go ahead and actually give me your roll first. Let's figure out who your opponent is, as well as the archer.
19. It's the king.
Ooh, that'd be good.
It's Dirac. It's my girlfriend. It's my fiance. To fight my own fiance on a wall.
No, jeez.
You've got well, that doesn't work. Can't be mounted spearman. Let me see.
He can be a mounted spearman off his horse.
He's javelin armed is what it says for him. So yeah, he's a mounted spearman. He's off his horse.
Chucking javelins.
Chucking the javelins. Yeah.
Be careful, Drax. There's a javelin involved.
I know. I those are traumatic for me.
Me too, from other games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty brutal.
Poor Varys, man.
Both miss you, or rather, your shield blocks
Woo.
both for that.
Yeah, they're both close.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I can. So the archer is not the one I'm actually stabbing. No, it's the other guy.
You can choose. You can split just like Rune had the option. If you want to target both.
Yeah. Okay. And if I passion, I get it to both, right?
Yes, correct.
So split first and then add. Yeah.
Yeah, you split first, then you add 5 or 10, whatever your passion with.
Yeah.
But you
Okay,
can't use your
yeah,
passion
I
for the
think-
rest of this battle. So
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's normal. Do I go straight in for the big old loyalty lord? Maybe I'll go honor as well for the same reasons as Rune. Rune. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, fail with no
Ooh.
penalty. Okay, that being the case, I will just go straight against.
the javelin armed one.
Yeah, do I have to succeed to get on the wall?
No.
To get somebody else. Okay,
No.
cool.
Assumption is that you're climbing the ladder carefully. If you take a hit, then knockdown might lead to that.
Might be a problem. Yeah, okay. I think that being the case, he's going to carve his way through. Oh no, because I have to fight. The archer's not going to shoot. Yeah, no, fair enough. I get it. I'm just going to attack the spearman.
Okay, understood.
A
You hit.
mighty 8.
Give me your damage. He is armed with leather and a shield, so he can't use his shield because he's already swung shot it. 18.
18.
So 18 minus 6. 12. He's got slightly higher than that, so it won't force a knockdown. But you're still gonna walk away with, because you struck him, it's worth 10 glory.
Oh yeah. Then he'll need a dex roll though, right? Because it's 18 is the knockdown value. But
Oh yeah, that's right. 1 sec.
That's right. Just might
Yeah,
be
it's a
relevant.
non-modified.
Yeah, he
He's
stays
good.
up.
Okay. Tingle.
All right. So you got the glory recorded on that one. And
Yeah.
then-
So yeah, what was the number? Oh yeah, he's got it. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. Next one up is Collis. Two of your allies have made it up the ladder. Give me a d20. Let's see who you're facing here. You got an archer and a spearman at the top.
Alright.
Okay. He looks like a bit more of like a rank and file heavy sort of situation. So incoming bow shot first. See how that one goes. Hit.
Alright.
You take 4 damage as an arrow sticks in you on your way up the ladder. Now, when you get up to the top, you've got a spearman who looks like he's like the guard for the archer he's protecting. You can choose to try and swipe at both. You can just swipe at the spearman. The spearman is not attacked yet, so he's going to try to attack you right now. I would advise swinging against him because he's going to try to hurt you. So.
Okay. Can I attempt to impassion
Yes.
with
What would you like to impassion with?
I'll do Love Swords of Nanteleod, since I already have 2 companions up on the wall.
Understood. Good with that? I am good with that.
Alright.
There we go.
Good to go.
All right. Now we're talking.
4.
Oh,
Get him.
low numbers. Low numbers, Bob.
Yeah, so let's see what he does. You're fighting a 6, right? Oh, I think you're okay.
I would hope so.
Famous last words.
He succeeds, but you succeed higher, so he's only got a partial success, which means he can use his shield against you, but you do succeed.
Alright.
Give me your straight damage. 18 damage. 18 minus. So you still deal 10 damage. Then on top of that, he's got to test his deck. And down he goes off the wall.
Hey. Owned?
Faust just chucks him over the wall.
Somehow he must like have tumbled into a couple of other men because he doesn't take a lot of damage on the way down. I rolled 2d6 and only got a 4. So yeah, so you know, a couple of his men catch him as he falls off the wall. But nevertheless, you're gonna get the glory for that. You're fighting the Rankin File Levy Spearman, 5 glory for that, and then +2 for the knockdown.
Nice.
All right, that brings us to next one up, which is Rain, right?
Yeah.
D20 roll, facing
Whoa.
Archer and a armored swordsman.
Ooh,
He's a big
Yeah.
guy. A big guy.
I like it.
Yep. Let's figure out your bow attack. Hits. Not enough to breach your armor. Let
I'm
it sting as it hits you.
Indestructible
Yeah.
for now. All right, so then it's gonna be sword on sword. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do the whole impassioned honor thing, or try to.
Okay.
Yeah, take it, and then I will just go after the big guy.
Solo on this guy. Got it.
Yeah. I don't have a high enough natural skill to split and have a
Understood.
good chance of hitting him. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make strike when you are ready.
That would have
Alright.
been a crit if I didn't boost it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Um
It's all right. I'll take it.
yeah. It's probably good you didn't take the chance of that though, because he's got
Yeah.
he's got a height advantage. He's got a higher ground advantage.
He
than
actually
you.
has a skill advantage on me. Yeah, too.
No,
so.
he doesn't.
No.
He's
Oh,
tied with
that's
you.
from the. That's the defenses. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nevertheless, you hit.
Damage.
I will warn you, this guy's like a little better equipped than the other guys are.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah, I'm used to that.
Give me your damage
and-
whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Holy shit! It's like a
Yeah.
crown.
Yeah.
I think that rolled wrong though.
Oh, that's
I
5 plus 2d6.
Yeah, it's take the 2 5s off the end.
Yeah, so
So-
it's,
Yeah.
And then
But
add 2
then add
damage
2.
to the total. Yeah.
so it's 23.
Yeah.
20.
23.
23 total. Okay.
Yeah.
Still a big hit.
It is. Yeah. I'll take it.
So he takes 7 of that, and he faces
Knockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see, 14. Yeah, that's going to be double his. Right. It's double his knockdown. So off he goes.
It wasn't quite double, was it? Because no.
Oh right,
It was
'cause you had
23. So
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
it wasn't guaranteed. He's got to.
I went back
That's
up and
not enough.
read the 31.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
bad. I rolled that wrong.
No, that's good. 1d20. Hold on. He falls anyways.
Yeah.
There we go.
9 damage on the way down, 2 on top of the 7.
Hates it.
16 total. Alright. Armored Swordsman. You get 12 glory for facing this guy. And +2
Sweet.
for the knockdown.
Cool.
Got it.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's move on to Bert Cormac. You are the last one of your unit up the ladder.
Yes, I am.
Why don't you give me your d20 roll? Figure out who your opponents are. 15. Okay. You're fighting an archer and what would be a mounted spearman. Looks like a younger lad. This one does not use it does not have like a javelin. Trying to get to the right roll. Okay, so here comes the archer first off. Archer hits. 4 damage.
All right.
After you take the 4, you're faced with the spearman. He looks, man, he's got to be like 19 or 20 years old. He's trying to
Oh,
grow
just a
like a
little bit
big,
old.
big beard, but it's just a lot of stringy hairs across his face at this point.
I am going to impassion with Love Sword of Nanteleod.
Okay.
Ah, yay.
And I will try to fight him hammer style.
Let me ask you guys this. Or let me ask you this, Bert. You rolled
What's
a
up?
15, right? For your opponent?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll give you the option. Technically, you rolled the experienced mounted spearman, who's worth a little more glory. But I did mistake made, mistake played. I gave you the younger lad to fight. Which thematically do you want to play out?
I would have gone for the more experienced guy.
Okay. We'll say it's the more experienced. So the more experienced, who would normally be mounted spearman, is defending a siege on the wall. He is ready to combat you. So,
All right. Here we go.
Okay. He does get you.
Can I use my once a year reroll to turn that into a crit?
Yep.
Cool.
You're gonna crit.
Got him.
Got him. Okay,
Yeah.
give me your damage. It's probably gonna be ugly for him.
Mhm. I'm seeing some Braveheart level shit here.
Bonk. Yeah, that's a good scene if you like
Mhm.
blood.
I do.
Pendragon people.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you just cave his head in, and he falls over.
Got him.
he's 36 minus. I guess he did succeed. So maybe. Nah, we're gonna go with thematically. Yeah, he just cave his head in. He falls over, because he will die with the fall. Whatever. You use it. The dice aren't working for you, but you get it.
He's off the wall.
He's
That
off
was
the wall, and you've definitely broken his skull. So
point. He's having a bad day.
he's having. He's probably not going to use a lot of prolonged words anymore. So, okay, that and for that, I got to give you glory. So, experienced one is worth 15, then +2 for downing him. 17 total.
Yes, Cormac. Glory.
Funny story. Gwydir, Collis, and Cormac are all rocking 112s for glory right now. Or
Yeah.
for just glory. We're not talking geniality, crits, or yearly bonuses.
Cool.
Oh yeah, nice.
Okay. So, that brings us back to the top of the round. We're going to go to Rune. You guys have now breached. You're the first group in. You have to decide, good sir, how you want to fight. You can fight valorously, which puts you into a conflict with your enemy for 2 rounds, and you tick valorous. You can fight recklessly, which puts you into conflict with that foe for up to 3 rounds. And you tick reckless. You can fight prudently, I want to say, and you get into it for just 1 round. I don't even remember if you picked that. Maybe you do. I think you picked prudent. I'll look it up. Or you can fight cowardly, which gives you a bonus to your fighting. Let me see what cowardly does. Hold on. I'm just gonna look it up here, guys. Give me 1 sec.
Not gonna happen,
That would
but
be-
sure, go ahead.
Bring out to jail.
That's not what I'm gonna do,
It's
but
like,
yeah, go ahead.
We know what's gonna do, but fair enough. Yeah.
He's gonna go reckless, man.
You're goddamn right. I'm gonna go reckless.
If I
If Rune is going to die, he's going to die in a blaze of glory.
And Justin will just watch and that smirk of
Cackle.
his.
Because
Oh,
Justin,
Justin will have the
back
same
in the
reign of glory
command
without
tent, just kind of
Yeah.
watching these fools.
I've got children. My character can die already. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, my character can't.
I got a bastard kid. That
There
makes
you
for a
go.
good story.
That
Yeah.
counts. My oldest is a bastard. I'm pretty sure. That's right. She was from a serving woman.
I mean, I got Finnegan.
That's
He
true.
counts.
We're just uploading the stances now, so you guys can read it.
Okay.
Oh, well, it's right there.
Oh yeah, hi there.
So those are your 4 options.
Brother? Oh, sorry.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah,
so you-
cowardly's not gonna happen, ever.
Cowardly's great when you've got 1 hit point left and you're
Yeah,
stuck
no,
in the middle of a fight.
no.
Yeah.
It's also
Never.
for
Your
cowards.
thunderous morale.
Yes, yeah, that's never gonna happen.
Well, reckless would help if I was in a Conroy, but there's no. Well,
You are technically.
Yeah.
We're not tracking morale, are we?
would it give the guys morale, and would it like give them bonuses?
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. But yes, in general, we would thematically. What does it say? Yeah, we aren't tracking that just for this fight. We will be in the next battle. We aren't tracking morale in this fight because it's more of a siege against mountain men that I expect you guys to take down fairly quickly. So it's not really worth it.
Yeah,
But
yeah, no.
What I would do,
But
is,
like I was thinking of like at least giving them even if it's a +1 to their attacks.
Okay,
If
yeah,
Rune just goes berserk.
if you're opting, I mean, you are at the front of this thing. I think that would be fair.
Yeah, then Rune is going to charge in recklessly. Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Um,
for Nanteleod!
So you fight for normal for 3 combat rounds. Go ahead and roll a d20. Let's see who you're fighting.
Please give me an archer.
Get somebody good. Get somebody worth fighting.
Alright.
That's pretty low. That's pretty good.
That is.
Okay. You're fighting a garrisonman.
That makes sense on account of attacking a castle.
Yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
He has a spear, and he looks ready to fight you. He has a
Tell you.
he's fighting with the spear one-handed, and he has a shield in his other hand.
Good thing I'm known as a spear breaker.
There you go.
True.
I mean, you are.
Seconds later, the spear breaker dives to a spear.
I mean,
Yeah.
now that you put it out there.
Yep. It's destined to happen.
Yeah,
now.
it's going to happen now. So it's a different combat, so I'd have to impassion myself again, but it's not the same passion that I used before.
Correct. And so what I'm gonna say about impassioning yourself is, when you impassion yourself, it'll be for the exchange that you're fighting the person. So if you're fighting someone recklessly, it's gonna be for up to 3 rounds as you're fighting that same guy. If you drop that guy or he drops you, that ends that passion.
Gotcha. I mean, I just screamed for Nanteleod, so it only makes sense if I impassion myself with Loyalty Lord, right?
Yeah,
Do it.
Oh,
Somebody's going mad this fight. I'm sure of it.
Probably me.
Everyone keeps rolling these high passions with like 10% chance.
And then I'm going to go at him with my shiny sword that my dad gave me because I'm a dad's boy. I'm a papa's boy.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Nice.
He hits, you hit better, and so he lands on your shield, connects to your shield. Go ahead and give me your damage. Ooh,
Nice.
pretty nasty.
Yep.
Pretty nasty. He takes 7 of that, and he has to face the dex roll.
Oh wow, he's got chainmail or like something equivalent.
He does, yep. He has chainmail. One of the few that does. I guess it's the whole garrison thing. They're like better armed.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
He managed to stay up on his feet for the next round, so you are still exchanged with this guy. This guy probably will give him a name. I think he's just
He's
going
not a knight.
No, he's not a knight. Correct. He would be like the equivalent of well, he's a guardsman
folk hero.
actually. So he's
Yeah.
yeah, he's
He
not
doesn't
even
need a name.
it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. What's this guy's glory worth? That'll tell us whether he's 10 glory. Nah, he's a formidable fighter though. He could,
That's
he
just-
could go toe to toe with some
That's
of your,
that's just Bob. You know, we all know
Yeah.
Bob.
yeah,
Oh, hi there.
Bob the Knight.
Bob tonight.
What you should do is recruit him.
No, he's dying.
Yeah.
Here goes another spear.
Yeah.
There goes another spear, baby.
I think that's a head that is gone now.
Yeah, it's both.
Very
Went
likely.
clear through them both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the shield though. Yeah, maybe,
You get the
maybe you'll be okay.
Oh wait, hold on. It doesn't matter. He would add a 15. 12 versus 15.
All right.
All right, give me your damage and crit. And,
Crit is 46, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So toast.
Ooh, 21. Nice one.
Nice.
oof. Yeah, so 21 plus what do you have before? You took 7, right?
7.
Yeah.
He's dead. You take off his head.
Yay!
And then after taking his head, he just bashes his sword against his shield.
All right, and make a note that that happened on the second round, so you know, if people don't fight for 2 rounds, if they fight prudently, then they're gonna have another roll before you, kind of thing. So, all right, let's get to our next person up the ladder, which is Gwydir.
Reckless.
Hell yeah.
I'm famous, alas. I must choose reckless. I don't know if I must, but I have to choose it at least once before I start running Growlers. D20 for my foe is a 2. Amazing.
It's an archer.
We won't do it this round because they didn't enforce it for previous rounds, but it's worth noting that you must do the reckless attack action when you take reckless. I didn't notice that before. We won't do it.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, we won't do it for this exchange, but
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the downside to that? Because that sounds
So
dangerous.
what it is you
it's-
give them the free attack on you,
Oh.
but then you get a free attack on them with a plus
Oh.
10.
Oh.
Correct.
For
If
now,
you,
we
if you
won't.
don't
Yeah.
get killed, yeah.
For now, we won't worry about it. We'll also check. It's possible reckless attack changed in 6th edition, so we'll check what
It's
reckless.
very different in 6T. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll make sure we look at what the new reckless attack is and go with that one. Anyways, so we won't worry about that for now. Trent, you roll a 2. You're fighting
Yeah.
an archer.
Hey, bud.
This isn't gonna
Not for
last
long.
very round. Yeah. You charge it in their back. Okay, let's see. He's gonna go ahead and try to hit
Shoot
you.
first.
Yeah, he basically pushed through the line. That rune just opened up. Made a
Ooh,
gap.
Ooh, 16. You take 6
That's
damage.
solid. Yeah.
Ow! That's a wound. Not knockdown, but it is damage.
Great.
Current hit points. Let's say arrow. 4, 6. What am I? Cool. Okay. Now, I will stab him.
Stab him.
Yeah, absolutely.
My bad
But-
D&D rolls are paying off in this game. Well,
Yeah.
for sure. He's not a Pict, is he? I do hate him.
No, they're Cambrian Mountain men.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, I think I'll just roll sword on his ass. That is a hit, and damage is 15. My damage rolls haven't been great.
Well, you're in luck. This guy has no armor.
Ah, well,
Well, he's in for some trouble.
bad day for him. Yeah.
Oh, but he
Yeah.
crits his deck.
Oh, he crit.
Hey, good job, buddy. That's probably a major wound still, right? If he's only got no armor.
Yes, absolutely is a major wound.
Really bad day.
Do I keep going?
Yes.
What's he fighting with now?
He has a dagger,
Oh, yeah, cool.
and he's also he might turn in and try to run away from you.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. He is mortally wounded.
Yeah.
Or majorly wounded.
So he's got a sprint, which is his dex.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, if he wants to run away, I will still try and kill him, but...
Yeah.
Well, I got a 1. It's a pass.
Mm-hmm.
See if he Zoidberg's out of here.
Yep.
Zoidberg, yep. That makes sense.
He's out of here.
I claim victory.
I'm still gonna give you 5 glory for that initial exchange because he's very wounded. Not like he did nothing to him.
He'll die later.
Probably. More than likely.
All right, that does bring us to Collis, right, Nick?
Yep.
Yeah.
How would you like to fight?
I think Cerdic is gonna fight valorously.
Sounds good. Give me your d20, good sir. 16. Ooh, this is not good for you. You are fighting a mounted spearman, my friend. Which would normally be really awesome, except for you're not mounted. So you
Yeah,
are...
he's got
Oh,
nice
so we're
bonus.
in the walls now on the ground, and they have horses again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I should have been more descriptive of that. But I like to kind of leave it to see what you end up against. Well, say Collis, you end up down the ladder, and you're leading the charge in. I'm gonna do something for bits and giggles here. Yeah. So the second ladder in, you see Justin is leading that ladder up, and
That
trying to fight his way into the battle. Okay, so Collis, you are fighting this mounted spearman.
Since I'm now past the walls, I think Cerdic is gonna attempt a passion loyalty Nanteleod.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna give him a charge attack on you. I think he just doesn't have the space for it. I think he turns and moves to stab you with his spear.
All right.
But he'll have +5, and Corliss will have -5, right?
Yes, correct. So you do have.
So I'm just rolling
flat.
Rolling
flat. Yeah. Okay.
Oh boy.
Well, you got your shield.
Yeah.
Oof.
He's gonna hit you good though.
He's gonna hit you.
Yeah.
You take
never
16
mind.
damage in this first bit. Sorry, you take
That's
0
zero.
damage. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
That might be knockdown. Corliss
It
is
might
just
be
a little
knockdown.
guy.
Yeah.
He's just a little guy.
Now,
Yeah,
the
you
advantage of
tiny
being
boy.
knocked down when you're not on your horse is you don't take 1d6 damage.
Yeah.
Call his a short king. Come on, stand
Yeah.
up, buddy.
Yeah.
Do I still get that impassion for this,
Yes.
or no?
Yep, you're impassioned
Okay.
for
The whole
this fight.
exchange.
Whole exchange.
Okay.
Okay, you stay on your
Good.
feet, and we can move right into your second round against him.
All right.
Much better.
Nice.
Oh, a
Tied.
tie. You break his spear.
Yeah, breaker.
Nice.
Hey,
Get,
that's
get
my
knocked down.
title.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I've broken more spears.
Yeah.
How many spears you broken lately?
Um,
I broke one at the tournament. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
we're gonna
Weeks
give
ago,
you
not
the mounted spearman, because that's the end of your exchange. He's gonna retreat into the back to rearm himself. You get 10 extra glory for breaking the spear, and
Nice.
rendering him out of the fight for like probably 2 rounds. So
10 points for
10, and then he
breaking
gets,
spear.
but he also is gonna get the standard 15 for beating the opponent.
Nice.
Nice.
It's like a crit. It's a cool thing that
Yeah.
Awesome.
it's a memorable moment in the fight. All right,
Mhm.
that brings us to Rain, right? Next.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And he is valorously rushing up with the rest of everyone,
Okay.
trying to punch through. Yeah.
All right, give me your.
And I will do Loyalty Lord. All right. And then I'll see what I got going on here. Oh, hey, look at that.
How did you say you were fighting? Sorry, I blanked on that.
Valorous.
Valorous. All right.
Yeah.
You're fighting a rustic spearman.
Oh, cool. That must be even worse.
That doesn't
Is it a
sound too bad.
rusty spear, too? To go with the rustic spearman?
Yeah, right.
Give me some tetanus while we're at it.
Only if you lose.
Give me your
Uh-huh.
damage when you are ready, good sir.
All
Or your
right.
attack, I mean.
I'm attacking, yeah. I am fighting with my sword, so.
Yeah. He's got his.
Does he have a reach bonus on me? So it
Nope.
offsets?
Nope.
No? Okay. Oh, wow, look at
Oh, he crits.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
That's
I'll be okay.
Yeah,
That's
you
pretty
are getting
fucking rustic.
tetanus. God,
I'm gonna get
dang
tetanus,
it.
man.
God,
I'm gonna
no,
get
no, we can't.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh my God, dude.
18
Okay.
after your armor and shield, though.
Ouch. Okay. Let me see what I got here on my sheet. Because I will have to test that for sure.
Is your
Oh,
size
man.
there is a
17?
test. I think you're straight down.
You're,
Yeah, what is it? Double
You're-
my con, right?
you're fighting like this guy
Double your
looks
size.
almost like a Pict. Like he has no armor. He's like almost naked. You know.
Yeah.
He's probably like 55 years old. Looks like
Right.
Wolverine without the uniform on.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weapon X
Okay.
is crawling out of his facility, and he looks that
That's
feral.
an 18. Yeah, that's enough for a major wound as well.
Major
so.
wound and
Yeah, because I only
auto-
have a 13 con.
auto knockdown.
So.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you got to
So
roll
you're
your
fine.
current hit d20 versus your current hit points to stay conscious.
Okay.
Presumably a pass, otherwise you would be
Yeah.
unconscious already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're
But you've
up.
also got to roll.
So I'm still up then. Okay. I'm just knocked
Or
down.
You're knocked down, but you're not. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm awake.
You get
yeah.
up again.
Okay.
No. Huh.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got to roll attribute loss as well, though.
Oh, what's that for? I mean, like, what do I roll for that?
Yeah, we'll find it for you.
That was after the battle.
I think I thought it was straight away. I could be wrong.
Am I about to get a loyalty range?
Yeah, we
too?
usually do the major wound
Oh,
attribute
okay,
loss
cool.
right
Don't worry about
at the end of the
Okay.
battle. Or if you're
Gee.
unconscious, we roll it right away. But
Yeah,
if you're
fair
not, yeah.
Rain.
I'm
All right.
marking it,
No.
so I have it.
All right, Rain. How does prone work again? It's been a while since we've had that.
Yeah,
for
I'm
instance.
curious.
There's a few variations. It's not exactly clear, even in the rules as written in 5. But typically, the person who is prone suffers a height penalty, so you'll be at -5 and they'll be at +5.
Okay.
And there's a few ways of running it. One is that if you get hit again, you have to make a knockdown or roll again to stay down, or you have to succeed to stand up again. But typically, yeah, it's just like a combined action, standing up and fighting, like moving and fighting. So it's just.
I think it's thematic to give this guy the upper hand, like the +5, -5.
I was actually going to ask if I can attack from the ground, because, yeah.
Yeah, that's what that is essentially. Either way.
Yeah.
So if you don't stand up, then you're at -5 for the height penalty. If you do
Yeah.
stand up, you're at -5 for the combined action
For the
penalty.
combined
Either way, it's
action.
+5, -5. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just stay on the ground and attack him. Yeah.
Okay.
It
You are
can be worth
impassioned,
just-
right?
I am impassioned. Yeah.
It can be worth fighting defensively to stand up, just so you can get to your feet. But you do what you want.
Oh no, I'm gonna do it thematically from the ground.
Okay.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Don't die.
Oh, if I do, I do. Part of the game.
Whenever
True.
you're ready, good sir. Let's see.
So
what
he's
happens.
at. So I don't get no modifier. Be flat.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Did it go? Doesn't look like it went. No.
No, it didn't seem like it went.
Doesn't look like it went. Huh. Okay. Let's
Weird.
try this again. Yeah. Try again. There we go.
Good.
Good.
Ah,
Not good
Not
enough.
good enough. But it's not a
Through
crit. That's
Through the
okay.
rain on your parade.
No! He's fucking
oh,
dead.
Oh,
only 2 damage.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm good.
2 damage,
on.
but he's still down. Or at least he's knocked down.
He's
potentially.
down, but this is that's the end of his 2 exchange.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're gonna say that
Okay.
another knight comes shouldering into him,
Right.
sending him, pushing him aside. So
Yeah.
Um,
That's alright.
Hey,
I'm still
shit.
relatively healthy.
Since I'm
it's one of
next,
those things where like you for a second you saw you're like, this is the end. This is where I die.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden one of your allies comes. I'm just gonna-
Cormac!
Can it
It
be
better not be if it's Justin. I'm
He's
gonna
literally
lose my
next
If
in
I
the
get-
line.
Okay.
man.
If Justin rolled a 7, I was gonna say that he.
shit. Yeah, I swear to
Yeah.
God, if it's Justin.
It can be Cormac. I
I'll
think
leave that up to
I think if
him.
it's Cormac, it means you're fighting the rustic spearman.
Okay.
And you're probably using Valorous. I can't see it being reckless.
Oh, very much so.
Okay.
I'm already choosing to go
Okay.
valorous.
So you're switching to the rustic spearman as your opponent. I warn you, he's not a crazy good opponent. We're just making him cooler.
No, I just
because-
rolled terrible.
I am here.
He's not
to
bad, though.
save
He's
Rain.
Wolverine.
He's old man
fighting.
Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna get a name
Like-
if he doesn't die in this fight.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
So my entire purpose is to save Rain.
Yep. So you.
I'm going to impassion myself with honor,
Okay.
or at least try.
No, you're not.
Nope.
Oh, good God.
I'm
Oh,
going
gee.
crazy.
No.
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 The rustic guy's gonna
I told you.
survive. Yeah. Uh
Is
huh.
it is a 20 out of 15 still madness? Can't remember.
I
It's
don't remember.
melancholy, I think. But yeah.
I think a fumble
15
might be.
Oh, really?
No, it's only
Oh.
melancholy. For a
Yeah.
fumble on
It's
15.
just not a famous trait. Yeah. So he's just sad.
Yeah.
Damn, we're getting there.
He couldn't get to me in time.
All right.
All right. I'll
Give-
roll to attack him.
Okay.
No.
Jeez.
He crushes
Oh.
my head instead.
Oh,
Dude,
dang.
good lord.
Oh, God.
He just clubs me
Tide
across
of
the
battle
face.
is not helping us, gentlemen. Can we go back to the feast? Let's go back to the feast.
Simi Lin, welcome to the crew. Good to have you. Oh, God. I don't even know what to do with this.
Oh, no.
Good.
Okay. So Rustic Spearman's gonna fight. If this guy
Well, it means
downs two opponents. Hey, Cantrip Candles. Good to see you.
That rustic spearman is a boss.
Yeah, it's true.
He's not really a rustic spearman. He's actually the king in disguise.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He just did a bunch of shrooms, dude. He just did a bunch of shrooms, and now he's a
Nothing.
god.
Okay.
For-
Cormac, you take
For four.
14 damage from his spear, and your fumble is gonna be you take an automatic fall.
That makes sense.
No.
So
I
this
think
guy,
you-
we're gonna say this guy's like old. Like he's old.
Yeah.
but he's fierce, and it's coming out.
Yeah,
in
like
battle.
everyone in the garrison was just making fun of the old guy, and now he's just putting
He
down
just
work.
peeled
Yeah.
2 of us and went around. Yeah.
He's got like 40, 50 glory off this.
Ground.
I'm gonna play this character.
That's right. He does got another exchange yet. Yeah.
Crack his skull.
Yeah. So
a
you're at
fumble
a
meets
yeah. You're at
hammer
a,
breaks as well.
we're gonna give him the auto fall instead.
Yeah, fine. Yes, sorry.
So I am automatically knocked over, right?
Yeah.
All right. Then
So just remember to you have a -5 recursive in this too.
yeah. Wow, Trent.
Yep, you heard it.
Wow.
I'm just calling it as I see it. If Jesus wanted you to not die, he would have given you crits, not fumbles. Are you saying that God's plan is wrong? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, if you're alive, maybe I can get a loyalty Cormac 20 here in a
Oh,
second.
jeez.
If this guy goes through the whole party, I give up. I'm not playing.
Whole
Just
party kill the
just
rustic
TPK
German.
on this dude.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to get up and hit him.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's still going to be a -5 to do that unless you're fighting defensively. If you fight defensively, that will be the end of this round. You're going to lose track of it. So your options are get up safely, probably survive without any risk of not surviving, or take the -5 penalty and fight him this round.
I'll take the -5 penalty.
Okay.
Crack this
God.
guy.
My man.
God's plan. Just roll a 5. It's real easy.
It's easy. You just roll a 5, right?
Yep.
You just
Do
roll a
it.
5.
Do it. I know.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
God,
God
give
has
us
ordained it. God has ordained it. Okay. Never
He did not order.
Oh, he misses.
Oh, so too.
He misses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay.
You're left winded, wounded, and the battle shifts. The tides of battle. All right. That brings us to. It's like that sports team that's like figuring out. It's like, on paper we should be better than this.
In reality, not so much.
Dang.
Yeah, look at the game of two halves.
Should
They
be winning.
Dang.
just play better on the day.
Getting
You know?
wild.
Working out the kinks, the team kinks. Like, we got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We got a couple of new players in there finding the ropes.
Yeah. Okay, that brings us back. We're gonna do one more round here.
Cool.
That brings us back to Rune.
So, do we actually get to start on our feet for this next exchange?
Yes.
This is a new
Yep.
round.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
This will be
So
fun.
I'm trying to picture myself in the battle. So we climbed up the ladders.
Yeah,
What are we talking about? Like the top of the wall is like it divots down. Like it's not like a wall and then you, or is it a wall?
There would have been
then-
like what is it? The like things that you could scale down with. So there's ladders, right? But you could have jumped onto a roof and slid down. You could have climbed
Gotcha.
down
So
the
so in
ladder.
some
You
parts,
could have probably left
some
down,
parts of the
honestly.
wall are it's like a sheer fall.
What they call that rampart on the other side of it, almost. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
you
So
could have scaled down, hung in drops. Like,
Assassin's Creed style it into a hay bale.
So no, that's not how Rune works. Though he always fights recklessly for the most part, as the game has shown. So do I see my two fellow knights having a hard time down there, even though I'm having a hard time?
I think by time you turn gears, they look like they're back on their feet. They're wounded, but they're
Oh,
barely-
everything's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't take too much. My
Yeah.
armor soaked 10 of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely hurting. I mean, I got
Yeah.
decent pool left, but yeah, I took a major wound, so I'm.
So I
definitely
think
hurting.
I'm the most battered of the whole group, and I'm trying to save people. I mean, I guess I'll just keep with the theme of it, man. I'm just gonna fight recklessly. I'm going to try and passion myself Swords of Nanteleod. I'm gonna keep going at it. If I die, I die. You know.
Okay, reckless fighting.
Yeah.
Very well, good sir. Give me a d20 roll. 7. You're fighting. Oh no, you're fighting mass archers.
Yes, take those arrows.
The way this works out.
Remember me.
Pincushion.
Remember me, gentlemen.
No, the good
Saroon,
news
the
is these
pincushion.
are really bad like skills. I'm trying to figure out exactly.
Yeah, but did you just see what happened last exchange?
Yeah, like we
Twice.
all they got dumpstered on, dude. I think I'm gonna get dumpstered on right now.
Are they rustic archers or just regular archers?
Yeah. Are they? Because I mean, I think they're.
That's
yeah,
a good
I think they're rustic.
clarification, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make my own call on this. So it says ×2. I'm assuming you're fighting 2 archers. When this is mass, it means 2. Both of them are gonna shoot. They're gonna be a little less skilled. So this is like these 2 rolls are representing a volley versus targeted rolls.
Okay.
And so. It's interesting because the bow skill is so low that it would result to 0 with your shield. I think what I'm going to do then, in that case, is make them have to hit a 1 to hit you.
Okay.
1 sounds fine.
Yeah.
Watch them both hit a 1.
No, and one
No.
fumbled badly.
Shoot.
The rustic spearman takes an arrow from his own volley.
Oh,
He can't go down like that.
He didn't
Come
go
on,
down,
that
he
dude's.
just took
No,
an
I
arrow.
want to hire this guy.
No, that dude. No, come on.
I
Let's
need a
retcon
personal
that, bro.
bodyguard right
Yeah, no, that man needs to go out in a glorious fight.
He has a testosterone bonus to armor, so it's fine. He's okay.
All right. So you got your choice. You can target. You can go in and cut up either of the archers there. You want?
So this is the last round. I'm gonna, because they are archers, they can't hit back. I'm gonna just try and hit them both at this point.
Okay.
So that is my basic sword is 17.
You can split that
So
any
I'll
way you
say, oh Jesus, let me see what straight metal this brain is not good. 17. So I'll do an 8-7 split, if that makes sense.
That's 15.
What the hell? A 9-8 split?
Yeah, what's your
8,
skill?
8
6.
is 16. So
I have a
9, 8.
17. 9-8. Okay, we'll do a 9-8 split. I told you brain isn't good.
Brain isn't braining.
Brain isn't not braining. So how do I even do that? Let me see. So 9. How do I do that even?
Well, first thing you're going to do is you're going to decide, are you going to impassion yourself?
I'm already. I thought I was impassioned. Oh no, my bad.
No, me round.
I did not impassion myself. Swords of Nanteleod. Let's try that first.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so now if you want to change, so basically you have to figure out what the 2 totals are. So if you've got 9 and 8, then one is going to be 14 and 13. So you just have to roll sword twice and add the modifier to get it to 14 and 13. So your skill is 17. So the first one roll at -3, the second one roll at -4.
So -3 for the first one, and -4 for the other one.
Nice.
That'll do it.
Hit with both, so give me damage on both, please. All right.
Boom.
You down
Good roll.
those opponents. You get you kind of carve into them. It's a weird glory. I don't understand this one. It's like 2.5. We'll assume that's 5 total with both hit. That's what I'm gonna do. So you get 5 glories. You cut them both down. All right. We're gonna move on next to the next person up, which is Gwydir.
Yeah, I guess we keep the reckless train going. And,
Reckless train?
That'll roll D20.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea, but we're gonna do it anyway.
It's worked out so far, and I have like a arrow sticking on my torso.
So
You're-
far is a whole thing, though.
You're fighting a big armored swordsman.
Hey, nice. Hello, big armored swordsman.
Yeah.
Well, I will take this castle in the name of King Nanteleod, impassion myself under his name, if I may.
Yeah, and I think also what I should have said, like if you're fighting valorously or recklessly, you are moving towards the front line, so you are following the siege as it moves towards up the bailey towards the moat, and fighting your way up into the tower at this point.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. All right, I shall sword this man best I can. 18.
Better than him.
Damage.
He does have
24. Good hit.
okay, good because he has chain and armor. So
Oh yeah, nice.
I think
I guess it'll be a knockout.
big swordsman. Yeah, chain and
Is his
shield.
name actually Big Swordsman?
It's called Armored Swordsman Big Guys. Is what it says.
Who made this table?
Book of Battle.
Really? That's
Yep.
brilliant.
Cambrian Mountain Men.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a
um,
directed trade against them. I don't think it's gonna
Oh,
help me anymore.
What was your directed trait? Is it suspicious? or something?
Suspicious one, yeah.
Yeah. You can play into that with the Breckianog with these guys whenever you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, suspicious 1 isn't much though. You
Yeah,
still
no.
deal 8 damage, and then we're gonna test to see if this guy gets drops from that. I'm not inclined to give him a lot of dex because he's a big guy.
Big guy.
He stays up.
Big enough.
Yeah.
All right.
12.
3?
12 glory still.
Oh yeah. We go several rounds. so do we not? Or is
Yeah. That's right. Yep, you got 3 rounds.
He could still crit me.
Yep.
Or,
Oh,
vice versa.
Or
Yeah,
you
vice
could
versa.
just crit him.
And he misses
and
entirely,
do
so
it.
you're gonna toast
Nice.
him here. Yeah.
He is toast.
He did.
Not a huge roll, but good enough.
Yeah, but 28 minus 10 only, right?
Yeah.
So 18.
Yeah.
18 plus 8. He's down. So you get 12 plus 2. 14 glory.
Well,
Let
Thank you.
me just make sure it's correct. Yep. 12 plus 2.
What's your sword skill?
20.
He's a boss.
What?
All right.
I've been practicing.
I mean, so have I, but I'm only at 10.
Yes. True.
I haven't had a
Started.
chance to have any checks in it yet.
All right, that brings us
Attack! Sorry.
to our first dangerous scenario, I would say, for this round.
Yeah, it's about to get more dangerous here in a minute, I imagine. I'm gonna roll to see who I'm gonna be facing off against first.
Valorous or
I'll be doing
reckless?
Valorous. Yep,
Okay.
Valorous.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Rain would be glancing over at Cormac, since they're relatively close together after the end of that little shit show of a show we had, and he just kind of glances at him with like this piercing, determined type of look, and then cracks the slightest smile, and then he moves off to go fight again,
Awesome.
even with the injury. Yeah.
Wait, shouldn't
Am I out of the?
No,
Am I out of
Paul
the
should be
encounter?
up actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we missed it, but I'll keep my roll if you want.
Keep your
It's
roll.
fine.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
Paulus, you're up. Sorry about that, man.
The pros will just fight valorously.
Okay. 13. You're fighting a spearman, rank and file levy. He has leather jack on and a shield.
I will impassion with some event continuously moving towards the front. I will just stick with loyalty and Nanteleod.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see.
So
Oh, he got you on this one.
He got him.
All right.
23 minus your armor and shield. 7. Take 7.
Mhm.
7 damage.
7. All right. Do I need to do a knockdown for that as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Dex.
Brutal combat is brutal.
You're good?
Alright, I'm good.
All right, and you've got another round of exchange against this guy.
Alright, stick with that. Alright, better.
And he fumbled.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm glad that 20 rolled there, because that'd be horrible if I had to roll another one.
Which-
11
No,
plus
that might do.
40. No, you wouldn't get that. 11
No.
damage. He's not going to get his shield, and he's going to fall down, I think, as a result of this.
Oh, the
Because
fumble.
of the fumble, yeah. So 11 damage. Still gonna. I guess still not gonna do much.
Yeah, not really.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make it interesting. You're gonna take 11 plus 1d6. 13. So 13 minus. So it's enough to drop him. He falls over from just the crash of the weapon, but it's not worth your time. You know, that's the second round. He hurt you. You dropped him for a second, and we're gonna say like with that fumble, someone like one of your allies comes over and just caves his head in with a mace. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. We'll say it was Ithel, actually.
Yes.
Ithel
Nice.
comes over with a mace and just
Ithel's famous for his hammer.
or hammer. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Crunch. Okay, that brings us, I think, back to. Oh, sorry, I didn't give you glory though for that, right?
Yep.
We'll count that as a win because technically the fumble makes it a win. That is a total of rank file levy 10 glory plus 2 because you dropped down. Thanks to that fumble. The fumble saved you like quite a bit. All right.
Now we come to Rain.
Now we go back to Rain. Rain, you rolled what again? You rolled
14 Valorous. Yeah.
Yeah, 14. You're fighting a mounted spearman, my friend. He looks young.
Okay.
Looks young,
This could be fun.
but you're gonna have a -5 on this. Do you want to impassion yourself?
I will be trying to. We'll see if the dice cooperate. And it is a prime time for Love Swords of Nanteleod. There we go. That's still a +5, right?
+5, but you got a -5 because he's mounted. You're not.
Right. Right. So it'd be a flat roll still. Yeah. Okay. Sword. No.
Oh no.
Yeah. I might need to take and do a reroll.
Yeah,
Huh.
you're probably gonna. So if you turn that failure to a success,
Yeah.
you will tie him at 14 because you can have a 15, and 15 would be a crit.
Right.
Which would result in breaking his spear.
Let's do it.
Okay. So you're gonna spend your
First
yearly.
Yep, my
Yeah.
yearly reroll. Yep.
Your yearly reroll. You break the young spearman's spear. Leaving him. You're fighting Valorous though, right?
Yeah. Yep. There's
Okay.
another round yet. Yeah.
We're gonna say that he has a sword and he draws it for round
Okay.
2. But you're gonna
And
get.
Trent, that is appropriate. Yeah, so I'll get my +5 now, cause right or no, he's still mounted. So yeah.
You know what though? I'm gonna test something with this guy.
Can you swap weapons? Cause yeah. I guess you can't. You don't get reach with a spear though. There you go. Flat roll's fine.
Yeah, so I just tested like his honor. I think he's
Yeah.
going to come off his horse to face you.
Oh,
Run
okay.
into.
That's cool.
Draws his sword. You,
Yeah.
broke his
Rain
sword.
will like
Is he now impassioned?
acknowledge the honor of the young warrior,
He's now impassioned, but he's not it's not recursive.
and would tap his sword on his shield before advancing on the young knight or young spearman fighting with a sword.
You can
Nice.
tell, we're gonna make this guy someone
Mhm.
relatively important just with the way this is playing out. Got a 14,
Yeah.
which is a new young mounted spearman.
So rustic.
Yeah. He'd be like a distant relative to the leader.
Oh, mine would have been 5 higher though, because if he got off his horse. So, yeah.
So it would have been a 20?
It would have been 19 versus a 20.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So you succeed.
There you go. Damage then. Let's see.
Yeah.
+2 would be 17.
17 damage.
Yep.
Enough to breach his armor. And over single numbers. So we'll see. He does stay up, but you do damage.
To draw.
him.
Yeah.
I think you got the final blow on it. We're gonna count that as a win and give you glory. You get 12 glory
Okay.
for fighting this guy.
Cool.
Cool.
I'll take it. Considering I have basically like 12 HP remaining.
All right. All right. And Cormac, you're up next.
All right. Well, Cormac's going to be fighting Valorous still.
Okay.
Despite the fact that he's melancholy. He's going to have to impassion himself. So,
Can you impassion yourself if you're melancholy?
No, you cannot.
Oh.
Do you want to choose? Does that change your options? Feel free to have it change your options, especially if you're melancholy. It might play into your character's mentality, right?
I mean, especially since I'll be rolling 5s for everything.
Yeah. So consider that in your response.
Oh, to choose if he's going prudent, you mean?
Yeah. Do you want to go prudent? Do you want to go cowardly, reckless, valorous? Like, you are melancholy, so you're melancholic. Do you want to test valorous with the -5? See if you can even go valorous.
I can do that.
Especially someone that doesn't like to kill people.
Yeah.
Might not be your jam.
I am going defensive against everybody I come across. I am rolling prudent.
Okay.
I'm fighting prudently.
Okay.
Ooh.
Give me a d20, or is that what your 6 was?
6.
Okay. Prudent, fighting encounter normal for 1 round of combat. So you're fighting a spearman.
I am fighting defensively.
Right, so I think that gives you a bonus, like +10, doesn't it?
Yep.
Your skill?
Yeah. Yeah, but of course he can't do damage if he wins.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I still knock down if I win?
No, you don't
No.
roll damage at
Oh.
all.
No, it's just being carefully
He
defensive.
stalemated essentially, yeah.
If he fumbles, you could do that. Wait, +10 only brings you to... Oh, yeah, that's right. Frick sake.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
He fails, though.
Work.
So you hit him.
Yeah.
Or rather, you prevent him. He can't find an opening on you with his spear, and he's getting frustrated. He's just defending left, right, and center. I see no reason not to give you the glory still for that. Maybe half glory is probably more reasonable.
Okay.
We'll give you the 5. You stayed in there. You're fighting for morale. You get 5 glory. And then, who was fighting? Who did not get hindered that whole fight? I think it was Gwydir, right?
Yeah, I got hit by an arrow, but I didn't.
You didn't
I
lose any
slip down.
trades. You didn't get knocked down. What about Collis and
Yeah.
Rune? I can't remember. I know Rain got.
I
But-
got schwacked by an arrow, but I won all my stuff.
all your trades.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
won all my trades. I did get hit, but yeah, I didn't get stuck anywhere. I think.
I lost my one trade. Ended up coming out okay on that one.
All right,
I
I
got
will.
my ass whooped.
And I
I-
got a major wound, so we got to resolve that too.
Yeah, I'll get an awareness roll +5 from Gwydir, Collis, and Rune, please.
No impassion on this.
No impassion on this one. It's kind of like a passive. Okay.
Ups.
All of you get 10 glory for witnessing Elaine. Sir Elaine enters one-on-one combat with the Hill Tribe chieftain and brings him to what's the word? Call mercy.
Yield.
Yield, yeah. Brings him to yield. Ending the battle. So that's
Nice. 10 glory was it? Yep.
yeah. And it took 2 days for the siege to be underway. So one day at the walls, and then the second day it breached, and you fought for the better part of a morning before all this happened. On top of that, you guys were victorious. What did I roll for this?
5.
You guys all earn 50 glory for participating on top of your individual.
And
Battles.
glory
Hey.
totals only factor in at the winter phase, right?
You put it in glory this game until the winter phase, and then you move that into your total glory. Yeah,
Right. But you don't get any like extra bonuses until the winter phase, though, right?
correct. Yeah. You mean you crossed over? Yeah, you got to wait till the winter.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I stay alive, we gotta see how this major wound
Yeah,
plays out.
if we stay alive, that was just one siege
Yeah,
against a minor tribe.
we still have a plethora of battles.
The dice just love us right now.
I mean, I got credit in the
Drax
first
and I-
round.
Yeah.
I got credit in the first round with an arrow. So Rune has been fighting this whole time with an arrow stuck somewhere on him.
Oh,
Well,
it's
I
like
just-
that scene from Kingdom of Heaven.
Yeah.
It's like, dang.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is that's the thing is like this might be an eye opening too. It's like how vulnerable the knights are when they get off their horses, because that would have
Yeah.
been a straight walk for you guys
Yeah.
otherwise, right?
I mean, this is like legit our first real battle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real true battle, and it's different because of all the other factors you got to factor in. It's not just you
Yeah.
one on one, mano a mano. It's very different.
Yeah.
Hey,
no,
but
that
we
was-
all survived.
Yeah, that was awesome, guys.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
We have to heal first.
I'm gonna get tetanus.
from a rustic spear.
Wait,
I gotta
did-
see where the wound is at this point. All I know is
did
I got
we-
stabbed with a rusty spear.
Did we capture that dude? Does he
Yeah.
have a name?
Yeah, he does. His name is Hall.
Oh, okay.
Let me just make sure I got that.
Hall.
right. Hall Map Dig. Give me recognize rolls actually.
All right,
So
Mhm.
this will be our last thing, and then I really gotta go because I'm like 25 minutes late to something.
Probably not gonna work, but yeah, no.
Ah,
Nope.
No one knows him.
Nothing.
Who is this guy?
No one got it?
Nope.
Okay. Nope. We'll figure out. It's a mystery. Who is this guy? You know he's a chief.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
yeah.
But
And Emily.
there was more there than just he's a chieftain. But we'll leave it at that.
Right. Uh-huh.
Next time, so we are off next week, unfortunately. But when we return,
Okay.
we'll probably, given how that worked out, we'll probably let a couple weeks pass before you continue your your progression on this campaign.
And we're probably
Yeah, I
sitting
might be a
back.
little okay
Yeah.
by then.
I think you guys represent the overall outcome of like how's the force doing. You know what I mean? It's like, well, the forces aren't doing very well, so or rather, they need a little bit of respite before.
Yeah, about half of us are at least wounded in some manner.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna raid out.
All
Thanks
right,
very
man.
much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Going to Legends of Ventress. And,
Nice.
yeah, we're back 2 weeks from now. I'll get with you
Okay.
guys when I can, though, and just give you a little bit extra here. This is fun. I think it'll get even better, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Thank you. Take care.
Yep.
Take it easy, guys. Love it.
Bye.
Goodbye.